All right, joining me today is Akonne Wanliss, who fights Mateusz Legierski as part of the Tip Sport Game Changer quarterfinals at Oktagon 58. That fight, June 8th. So, Akonne, I wanted to start here. That last fight and all of the lead up to it was huge, right? The contentious stare down with Sahil Sarai. Then you get rushed by his corner. Absolute craziness. I'm just curious, when you did get kind of rushed by his corner backstage or whatever it is we want to call that, were you expecting that something like that was going to happen after the stare down?
You know what? Honestly, thank you for that great introduction, by the way. May the force be with you. And I know it blew me away. When I was on stage, doing my normal antics, promoting the fight and stuff, they're asking me how am I going to finish the fight. I said, "Yo, I'm going to knock him out." And then obviously, after I knock him out, I'm going to throw a Jaffa cake at your coach's head because his coach got really angry at me at the airport and tried to fight me instantly in the airport, which was pretty crazy. So I was riling them up, really getting in their heads, and it must have got in their heads so much that the coach lost his mind. He just full on went into attack mode. He got him and his corner. Two of them came and attacked me. I feel like Siraj definitely had something involved in there. It was like, yeah, he's a bit too confident. Knock him down a few pegs. Let's see what we can do. And yeah, to no avail, obviously.
Yeah, and so obviously then, you're supposed to fight that week. The fight winds up getting pushed a couple of weeks, sort of messing up your timeline, put you back into camp, makes you have to do another weight cut. What was it like for you mentally in that time period? Because obviously, you're in their head, but also, that second weight cut can't be fun at all.
No, it wasn't fun at all. But like I say, maybe the universe was testing me because I always say I love the process. Like I'm like a lion. I wake up and every day I hunt that gazelle. So it's not the I don't live to catch the food. I don't live to catch the victory. The victory is great, but it's the process. It's the journey of the martial artist, the journey of waking up every day and chasing my dreams, chasing that thing to so I can get that victory. It's what got me there, not the actual destination. So it kind of was one of those things where I was just constantly reminding myself. I said, look, we go through that process again. You said you love the process. So embrace the grind, get back to it. No, you can't eat that yet. No, you can't eat that Jaffa cakes yet. No, yes, you have to stay lean because you're about to do another weight cut in 6 weeks' time. And so it was really water on a duck's back. It just, I liked how the stakes were even higher, that now everybody was talking about the fight. There was so much hype behind it. And yeah, it was great going into my hometown and unleashing the force just like that.
Well, I got to ask you too, then, you just said, I can't eat that yet. I can't eat this yet. What was the first thing you did eat after you got done with that second weight cut? You could indulge a little bit.
Oh man, straight Jaffa cakes, man. If you know anything about me, I murdered some Jaffa cakes. Not 2 minutes after the fight, not 1 minute after the fight. I'm talking 30 seconds after the fight. I opened a box of Jaffa cakes and I was eating it on top of the cage. So yeah, I opened the box of Jaffa cakes quicker than the fight, and that's kind of impossible to do because the fight was only 48 seconds. But hey, my walkout was longer. The fight was shorter and Jack cakes lasted even shorter.
I love it. I love it. Now, you just mentioned you love the process more than you actually love the fight. You love what leads into it. But after all of this buildup, after having to do the weight cut twice, after having to do the training camp twice, you knock him out in 48 seconds. You get the big celebration, everything that comes with it. Just give us a taste. How good did it feel in that moment when he went out?
Imagine what feels like every person that's surrounding you. My whole social media feed was full of all his fans. He's got quite a lot of fans. I said it on my YouTube. I was like, damn, he's got a lot of fans. Because every single time I posted, they were saying, Shiraz's gonna knock you out. You're a clown. And I'm talking not one, two, I'm talking 30 plus comments every single time across my YouTube, across my Instagram, across my TikTok people emailing me, sending me death threats, people sending me all sorts. It was just absolutely crazy. And, I was lapping it up. I was just making videos, hope prodding him even more. And then to actually go in there and then shut every single one of not just Siraj, that was my main thing, obviously shut him down, prove him wrong, prove every single person behind him wrong, prove everyone that was calling me names, so calling me disgusting, all these sort of stuff, prove them all wrong. But most importantly was to prove all my young Padawans right. All the people that support the Jedi, all the people that are backing me, my friends, my family, my girlfriend, my cats, in every single person, it felt so sweet. And it only took 48 seconds, excluding the process, 48 seconds to be able to have that come to fruition. Amazing.
It was amazing. Now we're now changing our attention to the tournament in general, and obviously you've got a matchup coming next in the quarterfinals. Before I get into the specifics of that matchup, I did want to ask you, tournaments are, a little bit of different vibe to them because you have the ability to look forward at future opponents. You have the ability to think about these other matchups rather than look at divisions as a whole. So how much do you personally take a look forward at that bracket and start to think to yourself like, oh, this might be next or that might be next?
Well, as soon as I got announced in the tournament, I was like, yeah, I could fight him. Let me check him out. Let me check him out. I looked at everybody. I looked at everyone's strengths and weaknesses, where I slot against them. I looked at all possible matchups. But obviously now I've got fewer possible matchups. Now there's only 8 of us left in the tournament. I don't have to worry about the other 8 guys. And then obviously there's like what 4 of them or on the other side, which I'll never see because, well, one of them could make it to the final, but I'm only going to see one of them 4. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, it's really exciting now. It's an exciting process going forward. And, there's the potential of the excluding Mateusz. I know who I'm fighting. I know I'm fighting Mateusz, but I've got the possibility of fighting Keita, which is absolutely amazing. Then the possibility of fighting Paradis, possibility of fighting Pedrag, and possibility of fighting Daniel Torres on the other side, possibility of fighting that other kid who knocked out Makachev, that knocked out Makwan. There's so many great matchups. Like, if they end up on that side and I make it to here, which I will, then it's like I could be the champion of the whole tip sort game changer by taking out Siraj, taking out Mateusz, who's the first champion, taking out Keita, who's their double champion, taking out their current champion. Then I'm undeniable.
That's certainly an absolute run. It would be an all-time one. Now, let's talk about the next step, too, because like you said, Legierski, he's got his own prestige and own hype behind him. And, he kind of got it done exactly the way I feel like a lot of people try to get it done against you, right? Like, who wants to stand and trade with Akonne Wanliss right now, right? Nobody wants to do that. Are you sort of sick of that kind of matchup where nobody does want to be on their feet with you? I mean, I guess Siraj did a little bit, but are you sick of that kind of being the style that gets brought to you no matter what?
Well, like you said just there, Siraj wanted to be on the feet, but did he really? The way he was closing the distance, he looked like he just was like, let me grab him, let me grab him. Because he was not like, he's a very prestigious kickboxer with so many knockouts. And the way he fought like he was like I was like a hot, like it was lava, like the floor was lava. You've got to get it quick. Like he was so panicky and just full of emotion, which doesn't scream elite striker to me, But whatever, like that fight's over, it's done and dusted, it's gone. But Legierski, yeah, like the Legierski is my prototype that gets sent to me throughout my whole career. He's a great striker, cool. You're now going to become a grappler and try and shoot for the legs, take him down. Let's see what he's got on the floor. But hey, everyone keeps saying that. Like, I'm a massive underdog right now. You better put a bet on me because you go on, the odds are crazy. You put down $1,000, you're gonna get what, 2,000 back. You get 2,200 back. And I think them odds are stupid, but they're gonna be broke. They're gonna be going bankrupt after this fight. You know what I mean? So you better put the bet on Akonne the Jedi Wanliss because I have no holes in my game. I work on everything diligently. I'm a student of the game. I'm the master of the force. I can grapple. I can strike. I got power. I got endurance. I'm tenacious. I've got a powerful mind and a very long lightsaber.
And so I wanted to ask you too. You just mentioned you just mentioned betting odds too, which I get some fighters who say I don't want to know, I don't want it in my head. I get other fighters who know them diligently, as you just showed me you did. That you're a 2-1 underdog right now. Is that something you keep an eye on? Is it motivational for you?
That's great. I bet the house on it. I bet the house on it. Like, if you don't want to give me my bonus, the past couple fights, they didn't want to give me I deserve the bonus these past few fights. The first one, my debut, I knocked out Golgachaki. Cool. Nobody knew who he was, blah, blah, blah. But I thought out of the whole night, I should have got the bonus because I got a nice clean knockout. Then, okay, cool. Sharaj, definitely I should have got the bonus for that. I knocked him out clean. Okay, the other kid came in and he got, you know what, he got the bonus. He got a nice knockout. But come on, it's my hometown. It's my hometown. I was on the co-main event. You should have gave me the bonus for that one. But it's fine. Keep not giving me these bonuses because I make bag of money from betting anyway.
I love it. I love it. Now, so you mentioned no holes in your game. You feel like you've got him anywhere this one goes. I always like to end these things with a prediction. So how do you see this one ending June 8th?
Legierski, listen, I've changed my mind a little bit because Legierski said he's going to come and try and knock me out. So that means he's going to be done in 3 minutes and 33 seconds. He's going to be KO'd clean. If he looks to kind of keep this on the feet, he's going to be having a very short night. So round 1, Legierski's KO'd.
All right, and you heard it here first, folks. This has been Akonne Wanliss, who fights Mateusz Legierski as part of the Tipsport Game Changer quarterfinals at Oktagon 58. Once again, that fight, June 8th. Akonne, thank you so much for the time, man. I really appreciate it.
May the force be with you.